Hey everybody, it's me, Josh Hope Paranormal. I'm just sitting in my backyard. It's a beautiful day, sky is blue. I've done a few videos out here. Today I'm sharing a story with you with a few clips. It's not a very long video, but it's a pretty cool story. And I shared it with my patrons, and I'm grateful to be able to share it with you guys. A few weeks ago, my mother was with my daughter Eva, who is 7, and they were praying. My mom's a very spiritual person. And even though she doesn't fully understand everything that I do, she knows deep down in my heart that I have God and I believe in Jesus Christ, my higher power, and I try to do good whenever I can. Well, they were praying, and my mom asked in prayer who Ava's guardian angel was, and she got that it was her mother, whom died when my mom was 13. Her name is Jane. Her grandmother, my great-grandmother, was named Grandma Lucy, and we come from Italian descent, so Grandma Lucy was a very Italian woman, came from Italy, spoke English but a little broken at times, very, very kind woman. And my mom received that her mom was Ava's guardian angel. Well, when Ava was at school, she felt a grandmother feeling. Ava has no knowing of these people, but she got this feeling. She felt a touch on her wrist, and it was a good feeling. When she came home from school, she was so excited, and I was in my office working. Nikki was in the other room with the baby, and Ava sat down and she started to tell me this, and I got quiet and I listened to her. I was in the middle of something, but it was important that I stopped and listened to what my daughter was telling me, especially about something like this. Well, she was almost done with her story, and the baby started crying, and Nikki called for her, and she had to go and help. I then, shortly after, had to get up and go to a meeting, but I brought my recorder. I brought my DR60 with me, and after the meeting, I went and sat in a parking lot just for a few moments. I turned on my recorder, and I said, is there anything that my guides or approved spirits are trying to tell me that I'm not understanding when I'm at the house? Because I feel like sometimes here at the house it can get a little hectic with spirit. I recorded, and then I went home. Later that night, putting Ava to bed, she finished telling me the story. I told her that it was a beautiful thing. I know that if I nurture her now, that she may never ever feel that major block that us adults have when trying to tap into this intuition, this intuitive side. A few months ago, I went and got a reading from a woman that was recommended to me. When I went to see her, she said a lot of things that were very spot on. They were amazing. I played that video for you guys a few months back after that reading. But one of the things that she said was that I have this older woman with me that felt like a grandmother.
Do you have a grandmother that's passed?
Yeah, 2.
You have 2?
Yeah.
I feel like this is your mother's mother.
Mm.
This is your mother's mother. She's little. I feel like she's also little. I don't know which grandmother it is, but she's little.
Okay.
Okay? She's little. She's probably 5'2". I also feel like she doesn't speak a lot of English. There's broken English there too. So she's not American. Like, she's not from here. There's definitely broken English for her. She keeps kissing you on the top of the head. She keeps kissing you on the top of the head. She's very close to you. Like, very, very, very. So I don't know if she passed when you were young, like when you were a baby, toddler, infant, like in that early childhood stage of your life, but it's very much, she still looks at you like a baby, like a young man, a young person. She also likes your car, so I feel like she sits in the car with you, almost like your little, almost like telling you how fast to go and how not fast to go. She likes to boss people around. She's very much like that. And so she likes to tell people how to do things. And so she's very much in the car with you, trying to protect you from when you're driving too fast. Because sometimes you have a lead foot, you drive too fast. But she loves being in the car with you. So if there are times when your seatbelt gets stuck, where it's almost like it pulls you back and you kind of can't get it undone, that is her hugging you. So that's how she's showing me that she hugs you, is by doing that. So if or when that's happened, that is her. If it continues to happen, that is her. This to me felt like my Grandma Lucy, whom I knew until I was about 8 when she died. Well, let me play you the recording that I recorded in that parking lot.
My approved guide or spirit would like to say to me that I'm not understanding at home. Thank you. So I just heard you, and I'm just going to give you one other opportunity to say anything else if you'd like before I leave. All right, once again, I thank you and I love you.
This is absolutely amazing. Listening to the first message, it's saying, listen to Eva. I love Eva. I'm blessing Emmy, Ava's new little baby sister, and Grandma Lucy. But this is a confirmation of what was told to me in that reading that I received. It also confirms that what Ava was receiving intuitively was right. After I finally understood what this message was, I brought Ava in to listen to this message, which I don't normally do. I don't let her hear my videos, but I let her hear this message, and she instantly heard her name, and she heard, I love Ava. Listen to Ava. Ava's face lit up like it was confirming something that was so intimate and personal to her. While she was listening, she felt something. She didn't tell me. Afterwards, we got up and went into the kitchen, and I was explaining to Ava that Ava could be one day better than me and Nikki put together when it comes to psychic ability, and that's something that I wanted to encourage in her. She then told me, while listening to those responses and hearing that she felt a touch on her hand, and it felt like that loving touch she felt on her wrist. So yet again, confirmation given to Ava in that moment while hearing those responses. Can you imagine how amazing it must have even felt for my Grandma Lucy and the other loved ones that have been giving her messages, to see Ava hear those messages, to hear their voices confirm that for her? It's priceless. It's literally priceless. After that, I went back to that parking lot a few days later after one of my meetings, and I sat in the parking lot, and again I asked, listen to the message I recorded.
I ask now to my approved guides and spirits, is there anything that you might want to tell me right now? Thank you.
This is a powerful message. Let's talk to Ava. She's so very talented. I have a plan for her, a goal, helping her become psychic, that it's so very crucial. It's beautiful. And one of the things that I thought about was, there are guides and angels there helping her, helping all of us. But ultimately, it's our responsibility and job, one, to nurture it, to have the discipline to keep at it, to keep practicing it, never give up, keep seeking, but to do it with a higher power. I say that's very important. I say that because it's easy for us to get lost into the spirit guides and the angels and the trying to hear the voices, hear it intuitively. It doesn't have to be coming through a recorder. It could be spoken to you intuitively only. and can be very clear. And they're there to help. But we have to go to God, our idea of a higher power, whether that be Buddha, Allah, Krishna, or for me, Jesus Christ. They're all coming from the same source, but it's our job to go to God. And the messages like that will be positive, nurturing, reinforcing, validating. It's a beautiful thing. So I teach my daughter, Jesus first, and all the other guides and angels will help. And I say to all of you that have children, that share experiences like this, to listen to them. There is proof in what I just showed you that they are not lying. They are not imagining this. And the same goes for us as we are trying to navigate a spiritual meaning in a very material world. More will come from this, and as it does, I will share it with you. I'm grateful to be able to share this stuff with you. If you haven't already liked the video, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, check me out on Patreon and my YouTube membership. I love you all. New videos coming soon, and I thank you. Until next time.